When I started to make FPV videos with my first drone, I couldn't for the life of me figure out how all these other influencers on YouTube and Instagram were making their videos. I wanted to take inspiration from them and make videos of my own, but I really just had no idea how they were doing it. The first thing I did was I ordered an action camera, a cheap one off of Amazon, slapped it on my drone, and started flying. So obviously this video was not very good, considering there was no stabilization, the quality was terrible, I didn't know anything about cameras, I couldn't fly well. It adds up to be a bad experience. So after this realization, I just spent a ton of time researching and practicing all about drones and cameras and everything that it takes to make more cinematic, good-looking videos. But at the end of the day, the thing I realized was there's really like 3 main takeaways when it comes to drones and video. So for me, the first step, honestly, after I knew how cameras worked, was just to get a better one. And this isn't necessary for everyone, but if you're rocking a Hero 4 from way back in the day, it might not be cutting it very well. But honestly, these days, there's so many cameras on the market. If you are looking for a lightweight action camera, all you gotta do is Google that and you're gonna get tons of results from companies like GoPro, Insta360, DJI. There's a lot of options. And other than getting a better camera, there's no better way to improve the way your video looks on the camera than by just being able to control your drone better. So practicing flying and learning different moves that look good on camera, it's gonna be one of the easiest ways to make your video just look that much better. And in addition to that, I would recommend getting a GoPro and getting Real Steady Go, because that way you can get the ultimate stabilization for FPV video. And the third thing that helps make good FPV videos is having a subject or something specific that you actually want to film. Whether that's like an action sport or like, drifting, mountain biking, stuff like that, or a location, you want to feature a mountain range or a forest, something like that. Rather than just going in your backyard and doing some flips, it's way more cinematic and enticing for the viewer to engage in something that's either exciting, relaxing, or somehow emotionally attached to how, the feeling of the viewer. And this is something I'm still working on, and I think I will be forever, because it's really hard to know what that actually means. At the end of the day, going somewhere and asking other people to collaborate with you is probably just going to be the best way to get better looking video. And in general, one tip I just want to give is that there's no instant way to improve your skills. It's going to take a lot of time and a lot of practice to make videos as good as your favorite creators, but that's just the name of the game. That's just how it is. So just start making them, put a camera on your drone, make some videos, and get to it. Currently, I'm speaking as someone who I don't feel like I'm there yet. Obviously, I have like no subscribers on YouTube. I have a small following on Instagram and TikTok. I have a lot more growth to do, and I also have that growth in myself. I have a lot more skills to practice. So some of these guys have been doing it for way longer than me. So really I'm looking up to them, but I have goals bigger than that. I want to keep going higher than that. But it's never gonna happen unless I just pick up the camera. And I don't want to say that without leaving you an example. So I'm gonna try to dig up one of my earliest videos, and I'm gonna play it now for you. And now let's compare that to videos I'm making now. I've come such a long way, and that means you definitely can as well, because I didn't know anything about cameras and I didn't have interest for a long time until I really stuck to it. So if I can do it, most people probably can too. I think at the end of the day, as long as you are consistent and passionate enough to do it, it'll come. You just got to give it the time. Spoken by someone who has not given it the time yet. But if you're someone who's struggling to stay creative and keep making videos, I'd encourage you to go watch this video, because in that one I kind of give you some ideas that'll help keep the spark of creativity flowing for you. And other than that, that's all I have for this video. So thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next one.